What's up, guys? Today is the 10th episode of the Football Basketball Show. I'm really happy that we've made it this far, and thanks for all the support on the past videos. Today, I'm going to be doing a tier list for you guys. I'm going to be doing a tier list on NFC starting quarterbacks in the NFL, of course. I'm going to be showing you guys my opinions on which starting quarterbacks in the NFC are really good and which ones aren't too good. Anyways, let's roll that intro. Alright, what's up, guys? We're here on tiermaker.com and we have our tier list set up. We have 5 tiers, A, B, C, D, and F. Obviously, A being the best and F being the worst. So we have all 16 of our NFC starting quarterbacks, except for the Redskins, because we're not really sure who their starting quarterback is going to be. Is it going to be Dwayne Haskins? Is it going to be Case Keenum? I think they're about the same, so it won't really matter in the long run. So let's get right into it. Start off with Jameis Winston. He's so inconsistent. Sometimes he plays really well and looks like an elite quarterback, but that isn't too often. And a lot of the times he's just throwing pick after pick after pick. Does have some potential, obviously, being drafted number 1 overall, but he really isn't good, and I'm going to put him at F. If you're a Buccaneers fan, I'm sorry, but Jameis Winston isn't good at this moment. I do believe he could turn his career around and become a good quarterback, but at the moment, no. Now we have Mitchell Trubisky, who was the starting quarterback for the Bears last year, and he made it to the playoffs with them. I think he's a pretty good quarterback. He can run. He's pretty athletic. He's a bit inconsistent when passing, so for that reason, I'm going to put him at the C tier, right in the middle. Drew Brees, one of the best quarterbacks of all time, in my opinion. He's very accurate. He has a great arm strength. It's not what it used to be, but does have great arm strength. Plays for a Saints team that I think are easily Super Bowl contenders this year. And I think he's definitely A tier. He's among the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Then we have Kirk Cousins, who is really consistent. He has a lot of great weapons around him, so he should be doing well every year because the Vikings have a great team. He's really consistent. He's not amazing though. And he's not great down the field, and he's not athletic. Well, obviously he's athletic because he's an NFL quarterback, but he's not athletic. So I'm going to put him also in the C tier with Mitch Trubisky. Now we have Russell Wilson, who's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He can run. He's very versatile, very agile, very fast. He has a cannon for an arm, can throw really far downfield and accurately. I don't think he's Drew Brees though, so I'm going to put him at B. Matt Ryan, great quarterback. He was an MVP a couple years ago. He made it to the Super Bowl, almost won, but blew a 28-3 lead against the Pats. Yikes. So I still think he's really good. I'm going to put him in the B tier. Kyler Murray, I really can't do this fairly because I haven't seen him play an NFL game. He was my favorite player to watch in college. He's really fast. He actually can throw it pretty far. He's not really tall. He's only 5'10", so that's not an ideal height for an NFL quarterback, but the NFL is changing. He'll probably be doing a lot of throwing from outside the pocket because his linemen are obviously way taller than him. I'm going to put him in, the F tier. I'm sorry. I do believe in him. But actually, I'm going to put him in the D tier. I don't think it's fair to put him in the F tier because he was the number 1 overall pick for a good reason. He is great. He does have great potential. So, yeah, I'm going to put him there. Next, we have Jimmy Garoppolo. Jimmy G, he was traded to the Niners from the Pats a couple years ago, and he won all 5 games that he started. Then got injured in the first game of the season, which wasn't too great. I haven't seen him play a lot. He hasn't started many games in his short NFL career. So for that reason, I'm going to put him at D. I'm sorry, he just hasn't shown me enough. Same kind of thing with Kyler Murray. Like, obviously Jimmy G was really good in the games that he played, but it's a sample size and he's coming off a serious injury. Jared Goff led his team to Super Bowl last year, and he wasn't good. So I'm going to put him at the B tier. I don't think he's quite A tier. I think part of his great success was due to having 3 great receivers in Robert Woods, Brandon Cooks, and Cooper Kupp. I don't know if he can do the same thing with a worse supporting cast, and he has a great quarterback and a great coach and great system. So I'm going to put him at B, which is still really good. Aaron Rodgers, I think, is the best quarterback in the NFL. He has done so much with so little over the past, I want to say, 2 years. He's so great. He's athletic. He can run for first downs. He's clutch. He has an arm like a cannon. He's very accurate. He always makes the best play. Put him at the A tier. Cam Newton was an MVP a couple years ago, but he isn't the same player. He's not great at throwing the ball. He's a great runner for a quarterback, but it might not be a popular take with you guys, but I don't think he's elite anymore. I'm going to put him at the C tier. He's still pretty good though. Matthew Stafford, he's clutch when you need him to be. I mean, he's a gunslinger. I mean, he's not great. Throw some picks and put him in C tier. Eli Manning, I know there's a lot of Giants fans that watch my videos. He sucks. He used to be great, obviously. 2 Super Bowl MVPs. You can't discredit him with that. But I think he should honestly just retire. He's really bad. He throws a lot of picks. He can't throw the ball 10 yards down the field. He checks it down to Saquon almost every play because he's not confident in himself to make the right play down the field. He doesn't have that arm strength, doesn't have that accuracy anymore. He's not good anymore. He's bad. The Redskins. I don't know who their quarterback's going to be. Is it going to be Case Keenum or Dwayne Haskins? I know Dwayne Haskins was amazing at Ohio State, but obviously that's college, nowhere close to the pros. Case Keenum went 6-10 last year with the Broncos. If I were the Redskins, I'd start Case Keenum because it's not a great idea to start rookie quarterbacks in the first games, but we'll see. I think Dwayne Haskins will have a good career in the NFL, and Case Keenum's not very good. So I'm going to put them at the D tier because I still think they're better. Both of those guys are better than Eli Manning and Jameis Winston. Now we have Dak. This is a controversial one. Some people think he's amazing. Some think he's pretty not good. And I'm one of those guys that doesn't think he's elite. I think he's about an average quarterback in the NFC. Sorry, I didn't mean to put him at B. I'm gonna put him at C. Honestly, I think Zeke is way more important than him. Dude, the Dallas Cowboys offense, he's not that accurate. He's obviously pretty athletic. He's a pretty good quarterback, but he's not elite in my opinion. Carson Wentz, I think he is elite. I think when he is healthy, I don't know if he'll ever be healthy, to be honest with you, because he has problems with his body. But I think when he is playing, just a couple years ago, he was an MVP candidate before he went down. And I think he is elite. I'm going to put him in the B tier. So I think my A and B tiers are elite quarterbacks. C tier is pretty good quarterbacks. And then D and F, I don't know about them. Yeah, guys, so that was my NFC starting quarterback tier list. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree or disagree with any of my opinions. Yeah, you got to remember, these are just my opinions. So, yeah, it's now time for the question of the episode. So the question for today's episode comes from Frank Chapman, and he says, do you think the Giants should start Eli or Daniel Jones this season? So I think that the Giants should start off the season starting Eli Manning. He's much more experienced. I did just tell you that I think he's awful, but he could teach Daniel Jones, the young quarterback drafted 6th overall in the draft. He could teach him some things. Obviously, he's very experienced. Eli has won 2 Super Bowls, 2 Super Bowl MVPs. There is stuff for him to teach Daniel Jones, such as leadership. And Eli is pretty awful, so if it gets maybe like halfway through the season, maybe 8 games in, and Eli just isn't doing much, they could then maybe start Daniel Jones. Obviously, I do think they also will start Eli Manning to start the season. It's also not a great idea to start rookie quarterbacks week 1, especially if they're not fully developed. So, for those reasons, I think that the Giants should open up the season starting Eli Manning at quarterback. So that's going to be it for me today. Let me know in the comment section down below if you agree or disagree with my NFC starting quarterback tier list, as well as if you agree with me on who the New York Giants should start at quarterback next season. Make sure to leave a question about the NFL or the NBA in the comment section down below, and I might answer it in my next video. If we can get 15 likes on this video, I'll come out with my AFC starting quarterback tier list. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.